Good morning, everybody. Pastor Stitch, Narrow Path Christian Church, BC, Bay City, Michigan. Welcome to the Biker Devotional. So grateful to be able to be here today. Today is April 2nd, 2023, and you guessed it, I'll be reading from Proverbs chapter 2. Proverbs chapter 2, at the very beginning, it says this: "My son, if you accept my words and store up my commands within you, listening closely to wisdom and directing your hearts to understanding. Furthermore, if you call out to insight and lift your voice to understanding, if you seek it like silver and search for it like hidden treasure, then you will understand the fear of the Lord and discover the knowledge of God." As I read that this morning, I was thinking, many of you know my wife and I, we were in a car accident a couple of weeks back. It totaled our Nissan Altima. It was a really good car. We enjoyed that car. In 4 years, we put on 100,000 miles on that car, and we just really, truly enjoyed driving it. It was reliable. It got good gas mileage. It had a ton of room, and it was just a good car. We really appreciated it. And I read this morning and realized something. There are two types of people in the world. There are those who make sure that they research and they search and they always look for what it is they need. And then there are those who just buy whatever's in front of them and complain about it later because they didn't do any research to find out what it was that they needed to know. I'm of the first part. I do my research, right? And so I have been looking for cars ever since the accident. Spend a little time online every day. I read reports about the different vehicles. I read, what vehicles are better than others. I look for all the information I can, and I look for what's available, and I look at every car that I can find online, and I'm looking for what is it that is going to be the best solution for our transportation issue. Now, don't get me wrong. I have a vehicle in the parking lot or in my driveway right now, and it is going to get us down the road, and it's going to do fine. It doesn't get great gas mileage. It's a little bit too tall for my wife to be able to get in comfortably, but we can get by with it. Many people would just be okay with getting by. I am not that guy. I want to do the research. When it comes to parts for my motorcycle, I make sure I'm looking, I'm studying, I'm finding out, is this the best one or is that the best one? And if I do this, do I have to do something else? And I spend a lot of time searching, and I'm chasing after information. That's what Solomon is telling his son. You want to know all the right stuff for building your house. You want to know all the right stuff for buying your car. You want to know all the right stuff about that motorcycle that you're planning on buying, or the tires that you're going to put on it, or who you're going to let work on it. But you're not willing to take that time to open up this thing right here to find out what God's Word has to say about it. Studying it and getting to know it, so you're treating it just like that perfect hidden treasure that will be so useful to you. Today, well, honestly, for a long time, every day, I'm in this. It's well over 10 years. I've been into the Proverbs every day for, I don't remember, at least 2008 is my guess. And it's changed my life. I find something new every day. God reminds me of things every day. I'm grateful for the fact that that's my temperament. But it didn't used to be. It didn't. I learned that if I didn't become like that, if I didn't go looking for the best deal, if I didn't go finding out what was going on, I was always going to be getting burned. And I was tired of it. And I decided to change. So many people talk about hitting rock bottom in recovery, but they don't realize that hitting rock bottom is getting tired of it and deciding to change. And the decision to change means you're willing to do what it takes. It's frustrating sometimes when somebody comes to you and says, you need to do this, and you go, yeah, well, someday, but right now that's not really important. I had that happen lots of times in my life. Today I know when somebody says something, I need to actually take it to God and evaluate it. If there's somebody that I've given authority in my life, I need to just do it without taking it to God, because God already placed them there. And I've given them the authority to speak into my life. See, there is a difference between somebody that just comes to you and somebody that has authority in your life. You need to remember that too. I have run the circle. Back to you. I love y'all. I hope you have a great day. Get your butts to church today. It's Sunday. It's Palm Sunday. Go find out what your pastor has to say about that. I love y'all. Hope you have a great day. God bless.